souls. In later Christian tales, priests called them a fallen host. Not quite demons, not quite angels, but lost forever between worlds. In 1779, a rowboat washed ashore on the Isle of Lewis. Inside, no man, no oars, only a fishing net neatly folded and claw-like scorches etched into the wood. Villagers said the fishermen had been taken, lifted by the shadows that sweep the sea. The Sluagh haunted deathbeds and coastlines alike. Stories tell of deathbed hunts, families barred windows so the host couldn't reach the dying, seafarers, black flock flying against the wind, stealing fishermen from their boats, wanderers, travelers pursued by whispers, shadows swooping low into the night. Unlike omens, the Sluagh didn't foretell death, they delivered it. In 12th century Germany, peasants claimed to see a ghostly army thundering through the sky, horses without riders, dogs without masters, led by a hooded figure. They called it Wildjagd, but in the Celtic lands it wasn't riders, it was black wings, a sky full of Sluagh. The Sluagh mirror the wild hunt, a spectral procession seen across Europe. In Norse myth, Odin led dead warriors. In German folklore, hunts foretold plague or war. In Celtic lands, the hunt was the Sluagh, not noble riders, but the condemned. Unlike other hunts which warned of disaster, the Sluagh weren't warning anyone. They were hunting. On the Isle of Skye, families of the dying barred one window above all others, the western one. Not to keep out cold winds, but because the west belonged to the dead. And if that window was open, the Sluagh could come. Celtic superstition tied the west to the other world. To leave a west-facing window open was to invite the host. Families used iron tools to repel fae, crucifixes and holy water to guard the soul, candles burning at deathbeds to hold shadows back. But no matter the ritual, villagers whispered the same truth. If the host wanted you, there was no defense. 1998, Scottish Highlands. A hiker battles a gale near Glen Cove. Over the rear of the storm, he hears it, hundreds of wings beating in unison. He shines his torch. Nothing, but the sound moves against the wind, circling him. That night, he tells local what he heard. They nod and say, the host still flies. Today, the Sluagh lives on in whispers. Storm watchers on Hebridean coast speak of black swarms moving against the wind. Paranormal accounts compare them to shadow people seen beside hospital beds. Folklorists argue they are the embodiment of death itself, fear carried on the wind. But in villages, belief is simpler. The Sluagh are real. They never left. You lie in bed, fevered and weak. The night wind scrapes the glass. A flutter, like wings. You close your eyes, praying it passes. And then you hear the whisper. Dozens of voices just outside your window. And you realize they are not here for anyone else. The Sluagh are the most feared of the fair folk because they are not tricksters, not lovers, not warriors. They are hunters. And what they hunt is the only thing that you cannot lock away. Your soul.
starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
The stage, and what am I doing solo? There we go. Welcome to the 86th edition of the Community Pulse. This week we have another fantastic show lined up for you. We have folk punk that's going to be co-hosting a Canadian-made Rob Bennett. You all are going to love this artist. And VJ as well. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to cover tonight. And yes, as you all know, right after this show, well, it actually starts at 9. We have Vince Janella. And then after that, at 11 o'clock, we have Axon Nacho. And we'll be closing the show tonight with Doug Kidder's version of Change the World. So, yeah, I really like this one as well. All right, so we opened the show with Tales Told in the Dark. She was kind enough. I asked her a few weeks ago if she could send me something for Halloween. And yeah, so this is the closest this show will be to the Halloween. We figure November 3rd is 2 days later. Yeah, so... this is amazing. Tales Told in the Dark. Please go check out her channel. She's just a brilliant creator. You'll see a lot of shorts where every season she goes into the different shops and does a whole bunch of cool things. But what I like most about her channel is these narrated stories from way back. I've been shouting out Tales Told in the Dark since this show began. Please, please, please go offer up some support. And yeah, so as we said, as we do every week, we shout out the notable streaming channels. These are the channels that I feel most gratitude towards that have helped me grow my channel, which is now 5 years, and we're going to touch on that in a bit. And we always start off with Jade Starr with her live interviews every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And to those of you that don't know, I will be on Jade's show this Thursday in a few days for the Rewind Rebel Rocker. And yeah, I'm really excited to be back there. And yeah, I've been thinking myself, what has changed? Well, a lot has changed. So I'm really excited for that. All right, Metalhead Hippie with his random hangouts. He's still around. Metalhead Hippie has done so much for so many in these communities. I know our good friend and my partner in crime, JJ Folk Punk, came through the Metalhead Hippie community. Camp Gmail, open mic every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Please go check out that channel. If you got nothing to do, grab a guitar, keyboards, violin, whatever you instrument, piano, whatever instrument you have, you can come up there live. Francis and Ian with the replay every other Sunday at 8 p.m. One of these two, from what I'm learning in these throughout these communities, Francis and Ian are the OGs of these communities, so it's pretty cool. Thomas Christ every Wednesday at 8. Glasses are gonna help at 6 p.m. Oh no, what do I got here? Yes, 6 p.m. every Wednesday, the U Rock Show. And we're going to be talking about that in a bit. It's a different format. It's 2 hours long. Really cool stuff. He's tightened things up over there. Same deal though. Fill out the form, hit submit, and your music will be played. I guess it's going to be first come, first serve. So don't be like Frank and wait till Wednesday morning to send in your songs. Pete Johns, your music live every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. That's the community that founded me into YouTube, and so grateful to Pete and what he does for so many people. And then we have Laurie. What are we going to say? Laurie is the heartbeat of the community, a kind soul, a loving person. You have to check out her Friday night hang every Friday, 12 a.m. Eastern Time. She's just a wonderful being, and that show is one hell of a lot of fun. It's too bad I'm too old to stay up, but I do every once in a while, and maybe this weekend I might be okay. Yes. So, I almost forgot what I do next. I'm so excited to be on Jade's show on Thursday. All right. I'm going to bring on JJ for this because he put in a lot of work. DJ sent me all the uploaded videos that I sent him. I put together a little montage, and Folk Punk put a nice little intro for Q Machine. But I'm going to bring up JJ first. I don't want to remove you. I want to add you.
Evening.
Brother,
hello,
what's going on?
Not too much. Hi, everybody in the chat. I am terrible. I can't type and not look at the keyboard, which is way up here now. So, hello, everybody.
That's okay. It's kind of a night off for you.
Yeah. DJ handling all the throwing of the links that I usually help him do. Yeah, this is a night off. I get to enjoy it. You're looking good, Frank. Are you like in a new exercise program?
What the hell? Yeah, I changed my shirt from white to black, man. Laurie's going, okay. Have you always had that stomach? Yep.
Actually, she's right. Black does look trimming.
Yep. 100%. Yep. Secret recipe. Yeah, so Q Machine is our featured channel. You're going to see it pinned at the top of the chat. Canadian. And what I've got here, I wanted to add my own. I know you created such a beautiful little intro for Q Machine. A Canadian.
And it's really just from his channel description. I can't. If you saw my write-up, it has quotes all over it.
You could have made us look good and say, yeah, thank you. A Canadian, a gifted talent, a fighter, a survivor, and an inspiration. Love you, Q. And thanks for keeping me in the loop. You're an awesome man. This is Q Machine. You're all gonna love this.
This week's featured channel is Q Machine. As stated in the channel's description, Q Machine is an alternative gothic rock band whose songwriting duo creates tracks that make you think about the world around you. Their latest sonic adventure comes about this Halloween, Friday, October 31st, with Q Machine's Night of the Living Dead. Make Q Machine part of your living soundtrack.
Look close behind. Beyond those for knowledge. Self-suicide. They are lost behind. last night. Tears are falling as the spirit flies.
I know it'll always seem the same. Oh, save your prayers. Let it all be.
Sunny days are gone again. I'm bored but happy. Trying to pretend peace and love. Somebody, don't find no thing. The biggest scene where sand flows slowly and time is just a dream inside of your world. I could never remember when. See tomorrow with your reverence. I can't do tomorrow, it comes again. You'll never see. And I see you laugh, and I don't know why. I'm walking.
Right?
Awesome. And I guess
How awesome is that?
part of the soundtrack for Q Machine's Night of the Living Dead includes a contribution from Relieved in Black. So goth fans out there should really dig that coming
Yeah,
out
so why
Friday.
don't you give it an extra little shout out for
I believe it's a YouTube exclusive. I think I saw that in one of the promos or something. And there is a promo video on his channel as well, if you go over to his channel. But this Friday, Halloween, I'm not sure if I saw a time. And I haven't seen it.
DJ, I'm sure we'll find it, but Q's in the chat too. I thought I had it written down, and he did. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so we'll get the time, and so it's this Friday. Happy Halloween to everybody, and
Number of tracks,
Q Machine. Yeah, keep rocking, brother. Like I said, man, you're an inspiration. Love you. All right, so now the featured co-host, before we bring on our featured artist, which I'm so excited to get to know even more and share this gem with you all. The co-host gets to choose a song, a co-host selection, and Dana Begay, I'll let you tell us all why you chose this, and
So Dana released this track this week, and it's a collab. And she actually had been working on it because I've seen like an a cappella version of it from a year or more ago. But October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And Dana, who's blessed to be a survivor, delivers a powerful song of strength here. This track is radio friendly. It's ready for radio. It sounds great. So if anyone might need to look away during a 4-minute video, which does contain some images of domestic violence throughout the video, you can still hear the power and strength of this song if you were just listening, like if you were listening on the radio. So Run Like a Lion.
All right, let's give it a spin. As you all know now, this video could be triggering to some, and use your own discretion.
Lost on this road alone tonight, searching for hope, seeking the light. I won't surrender, I'll stand and fight. You've created a liar. I've been given enough of your scars, been a prisoner behind bars, but I'm breaking free, I'll reach for the stars. I'm becoming a lion. Searching for escape I may not find, but through this pain I've learned that I should never stop trying. Jumping from the dark into the firelight, and I feel alive, yeah, my soul's on fire. Searching for escape I may not find, but through this pain I've learned that I should never stop trying. Jumping from the dark into the firelight, and I feel alive, yeah, my soul's on fire, no turn back. A prisoner, don't go back, he runs like a lion, no turn back. I will never turn back, I'll run like a lion tonight. Lost on this road alone tonight, searching for hope, seeking the light. I won't surrender, I'll stand and fight. You've created a liar. I've been given enough of your scars, been a prisoner behind bars, but I'm breaking free, I'll reach for the stars. I'm becoming a lion. Searching for escape I may not find, but through this pain I've learned that I should never stop trying. Jumping from the dark into the firelight, and I feel alive, yeah, my soul's on fire. Searching for escape I may not find, but through this pain I've learned that I should never stop trying. Jumping from the dark into the firelight, and I feel alive, yeah, my soul's on fire, no turn back. A prisoner, don't go back, he runs like a lion, no turn back. I will never turn back, I'll run like a lion tonight. Now that I am free, I see the light. I can walk alone inside the night. Took all of these wrongs to make me right. Now I run through the night, alive. Searching for escape I may not find, but through this pain I've learned that I should never stop trying. Jumping from the dark into the firelight, and I feel alive, yeah, my soul's on fire. Searching for escape I may not find, but through this pain I've learned that I should never stop trying. Jumping from the dark into the firelight, and I feel alive, yeah, my soul's on fire, no turn back. A prisoner, don't go back, he runs like a lion, no turn back. I will never turn back, I'll run like a lion tonight.
Wow. Wow. Oops. Absolutely powerful. Yes.
Thank you. I thought it was important to share that video.
You know,
Especially
I
this one.
caught that when it came out, maybe a couple hours later, and I didn't know it was the awareness month in October. I'd forgotten, I should say.
And
So,
you know, Dana
good call.
does a lot of country and blues, and this may be the most pop I've heard her do, but it's still full of feeling and attitude, and you know, love and light, Dana.
Yes. All right, JJ, we're going to bring on our featured artist. We'll get caught up to all this because he's been sitting back there much too long. So let's introduce Rob Bennett. I'm going to bring you up here, and I'm going to drop myself down here.
Him.
Let's unmute our guest
JJ?
because.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, JJ.
Thank you for joining us.
Frank. Yeah.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Great to have you on. This is long awaited. I just want to add, I remember a few months back, maybe about 3 or 4 months back, JJ asked me if I recognized you, and I asked him why, and he says he's been shouting out our channel and the things that we do here on the Pulse, and it's like, oh, how cool. And and then we jumped over to your channel and we noticed you're doing amazing things, and I just want to read one thing. I'm going to hand everything over to JJ, and this is from your friend, a friend that I met through your channel, Ataraxia Music theme park, and he wrote, "This is fabulous. Finally, Rob in the spotlight where he belongs." You know, that was just beautiful because there's people like you, people like Thomas, people like Jade, like Pete and other streaming, and Laurie, that do so much for so many other people in these communities. And yet here's a brilliant talent, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Thank you. Wow. What a show opener too. That was pretty amazing.
Yeah. Every week there's stuff that just like blows you, which I'm sure you know yourself every week, because people may know of you best in, say, about the last year, maybe, from the Vibe Vault, the weekly indie music live stream show, Thursdays at 2 p.m. Eastern on Rob's channel. But you're a multi-instrumentalist and an excellent musician and songwriter in your own right. And that's why we wanted to have you on, as much as promoting what Frank said. All of us had music on YouTube, or many of us had music on YouTube before the pandemic and before Pete and Thomas and Hippie and all the streamers started. And without people like you playing our music to the wider audience, we would still be just sitting in our bedrooms alone. So you deserve credit.
That's exactly it, right? I've spent my time doing music, and I'm retired now, and I love writing music, but what am I going to do? What if I make it famous? Am I going to go on tour?
Right. With what? Exactly. And you have quality
Ozzy
stuff.
Osbourne did it.
Yeah, I don't want to wind up the way he did.
No.
And so I'm retired, right? And so I want somehow to connect with music, for the next many years. And this gives me a connection.
And excellent. And I do remember you've shared some of your own music, like on You Rock, I believe I've seen some of yours of the past.
A little bit, with Thomas before I got snapped up by the Facebook community. And I kind of withdrew from YouTube for a while. Now I'm trying to bring them in here. So
and a lot when I've watched your show, I remember the first people that I knew were people like Gordon Lee Weaver and Sal Caruso, Dynamite Throw. Frank has been on it. Phoenix, Falling. You pull from kind of like a Spotify or that kind of a distribution artist.
Yeah, there's and by the way, the people you mentioned are stars on my show. Gordon Lee Weaver and his guitar playing and his songwriting, amazing. And Jade Starr, or not Jade Starr, sorry. Who's I thinking of? Yes.
Jaded Soul.
It's amazing. He's new. So, there's so many names and stuff that I could talk about, but I'm not going to. But yeah, I got pulled into, found my way into a Facebook community. And I'd been searching on Facebook trying to get music heard. And Facebook is loaded with these groups, and they've got like thousands of people in it, in all these big groups, right? And your music, or you put a post out there and they're lost. And so eventually you get tired of it. But there is a whole community. I was pulled in by somebody, John O'Reilly, and there's a whole community of smaller channels. But it is a huge community of music sharing, groups, a very positive atmosphere. It is there, but it's within the smaller groups. And it's just like this network of all these smaller groups, because they're the ones who care. You get actual song plays, you get actual, your comments get comments back. You're noticed by people, friendships develop. I mean, it's a whole new different thing. But I've been into the YouTube network here a little bit. I've been able to explore around a little bit. Like you said, Thomas Christ was my first actually experience with it. But then I went out and saw some more. But this, I'm sure, has way more than I know, or there's a lot more people here than I know. But I'm trying to get that Facebook community to come over here, because there's a lot of people who create YouTube videos, and they're not getting them seen. So, and that's how I stumbled across Gordon Lee Weaver and Ataraxia Music. And so that was kind of my goal, was to bridge the two. And then also into Instagram. It's I'm getting a presence there a little bit, but Instagram's kind of different. it's like
younger.
They're all disconnected. So we find some way to bring that community together. We'll see.
And you're kind of also taking this another step with a new project.
Oh, radio?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the Vibe Vault Radio now. We just started that. It's doing really well. Yeah, it's really doing great. I love it. I'm almost, sometimes I'm thinking I like it almost more than other things. Like, it's really starting to grow on me. It's a really warm feeling. And it's much easier to get your music on there. Like, I could play anything on the radio. I don't, I don't need to have the copyright stuff. It's all very easy. To get around, there's nothing to get around. It's just you can play anything you want. It's when it gets difficult when you want to collect your royalties. That's a bit of a difficult path to follow. But once you do it once, everything that you have doesn't matter what radio station you go to, you'll be collecting royalties from that station. You only have to do all the work once. So, but it's really interesting getting to know the copyright system with radio, which I'm learning now. And I think I understand it a little bit better than the content ID here on YouTube. But I think I understand the content ID just as much. But it's kind of cool knowing these things, the copyright issues and stuff that are going on when it's so complicated for people to even understand, because it's so confusing and there's conflicted messages. If you try to run any YouTube search, you're getting both ends, you're getting false information, and I had troubles like zeroing in on the correct information. So if you're listening to a lot of these channels, or if you're wondering, don't take them too seriously, because there's a lot of misinformation going around. But yeah, so the radio is great. I love it. Awesome. Yeah, I'm just getting into, we got the Joe Show. Joe Dan, I don't know if you met Joe Dan or Joe, their music. Probably not. No. They have a number of videos out, so maybe you'll start seeing some of them. Yeah. But she's in administration with me. I've got two, and I've got Dennis Hewlett. Two administrators with me, and they both, we're making a good team. Everything's going together really well. But she's got her live show, the Joe Show, and it's actually attracting people now on her radio station. She's got a following now. Excellent. And she's doing a great job. And all the programming's coming together, because it's you got to program a whole week, like 24 hours a day, and it's got to work on its own, because you can't be in there putting playlists in wherever you want. The whole system's got to work by itself. So it's really cool. I love learning. Yeah. So this is really cool thing for me to do. So so basically anybody who wants to have any music on the internet, or on radio, digital radio, I can play anything there. So anybody from your channel, we've got people who have distributed music, which is fairly high quality, done in studios and stuff. We have people at all stages, but there's rooms and there's spots on the radio station where we can fit any type of whatever level you're at, or any type of player, or any type of multi-genre. So there's a lot of open there, and it connects completely to the YouTube, because I'm using a lot of my YouTube interviews that I do on YouTube. I just play them on the radio too, right?
Very cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. Awesome. Well, tonight we're actually going to enjoy some of your original music.
Yeah.
As you're so gracious to always be sharing everyone else's. Tonight we're going to hear some Rob stuff. So,
Well,
Frank, did
that's
you have
nice.
some shout-outs to do before we get to a tune?
Yeah, let's do it. We'll start with the Community Pulse 86th edition playlist. We have a lot to cover tonight, so I kind of shrunk what we're actually going to shout out, but DJ being the star that he is and Mr. Efficiency, he'll be throwing out the links for all the others that I don't shout out. So please check out the Community Pulse 86th edition playlist. DJ Big Red every week, the community calendar. Please up to date yourself with what's going on. If you're a new creator, you're watching on replay, reach out to myself, DJ or Folk Punk, and tell us what's going on. We'll direct you right to DJ himself, and he's got a nice website, a community calendar is what he's calling it, and you'll get some exposure there for free. Michael, aka Zealand, I wish. D. Lynn, Without God, Catherine McChrystal, Not Yours, Brian Drums, Jumper, Mamsie Graham, man, it's been a while. Every time that man comes out with a track, it's just beautiful. Inner Earth, Catman. Midnight Bandit was very, very busy this week. He's working on that album that he's releasing, that it's actually available on Wow, Elastic, right? Yeah, and I actually forgot the record label. I just drew a blank.
Morning Star.
Morning Star Records, yes, and you can find it on his channel. Nura Guitar, once again, I shout this out every week. If you're a beginner, you're watching on replay, and you just want to learn how to strum some pretty simple chords and to some great tracks, please check that out. Linda Jean, Right It Forward, Armad. What an amazing talent, what an amazing voice, and I'm glad you found this new Linda and Kid Kane. I'm glad you found this new channel where you can submit your music, and I'm looking forward to hearing yours on this channel. Pretty cool stuff. All right, Adorable Anarchy, Smugcast 15 is back. Mary, my good friend from Italy. Wesley Media Hub, man, you rock. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right, Wesley Media Hub as well. But Mary, my good friend from Italy, and Alanis, yes, Canadian, Alanis Morissette cover. Really cool stuff. Wes plays music, who is going to be on the show within the next few weeks. Looking forward to that. Please go check out Wes's music. 11 Drums, Scar Tissue, Red Hot Chili Pepper drum cover. James Myers, Against All Odds, Phil Collins drum cover. James has been busy this week. We'll shout out another one in a bit. Adam Holtz, One Night With You. Tony McGreal, Heart Song. Kathy Short and Bert Schultz, badass, known as Badass Brutus Guitar. Keep Steady, what an amazing song. Wolfstone Studio and Russ 8889 Atmospheric. And Wolfstone and Jenny, Ron and Jenny are going to be on the show at the, I think, near the end of December. Paul O'Farrell, Poetry Night #1, and Martin Kelly, a great Canadian creator. Child's Play, Lisa Jeanette cover. All right, I'm going to stop there, Jade.
All right. Well, we have our first song from you tonight, Rob, Shine, which to me is hip, fresh. It's a totally indie vibe, so it's perfect for the band of the indie vault here. I love this in the description. Melodic has backdrop utilizing the Lydian mode. I was thinking Gordon Lee Weaver when I read that and listened to this. It was like, oh, you guys know so much more than I know.
You want me to talk about that?
Well, is there anything you want to tell us about?
Lydian mode? Well, The Lydian mode has a flat fifth, and basically what it does is it creates sort of the situation where you can use an imperfect cadence if you've done any classical theory, which is basically a 4-1 cadence rather than a 5-1 cadence. So instead of closing in on the home key, or the 5 and the 1 is the basic cadence, you're going from a 1 to a 5 of another key, which is like a 4-1. So your keys are opening up. So you're moving away from your home as you use it. I haven't explored it that deeply out, but it's something that Jacob Collier talks about a lot. Jacob Collier, I don't know if you've heard of him or not. Lydian scales, what is it called? The Super Lydian. Yeah, Super Lydian scale. And well, yeah, I've gotten into that stuff. So, I mean, I don't know if it really helps your songwriting, but sometimes it helps you come from a different angle. And sometimes it helps create an idea of something. But I mean, that's about that. That's about it.
It sounds pretty impressive, and I can tell you, your elementary music students, wow, I never thought of my elementary music teachers as knowing much, but I was probably wrong.
Yeah, probably at that age, yeah, wouldn't know.
But
yeah.
let's hear how you shine.
Okay.
And Emery, the dog belongs to Rob, and maybe he will show us his pups in a bit. All right, so this is Shine by Rob Bennett.
Tell me that I'm not the one for you if you don't believe. I just love you in a song I wrote about you, but you don't believe. There's a light up in the sky, a star goes down and shines over you. Over you. We belong together like the clouds and stormy weather. Will you marry me? The wind will something slow as the sky begins to glow. Will you marry me? There's a light up in the sky. A star goes down and shines over you. Over you. Watch the moonlight shine. I'm thinking of you like the ocean's tide. I'll carry you home, and as time goes by, I'll be there to watch you shine. We started this together, and it only stands to reason that we'll end the same. I'll give you what you wanted if you say you really want it, and we'll end this game. There's a light up in the sky. A star looks
eh?
Oh my
Love
God.
it.
I mean, fantastic performance, but what a composition. I I didn't catch who it was that said it, but the innovative changes, totally agree. Um,
Thanks. It's odd for me listening or seeing any of my music in front of people. I keep it out of the way because I push other people's music and I don't want to put myself in front of them. So
You guys are perfect together.
Well,
That's exactly JJ there.
yeah, even though I'm doing this to you and bringing yours out, I get what you're saying. But man, your stuff is so good, and it recorded excellently. Excellent composition. And I mean, how many instruments do you play?
Well, being how many do I play fluently? I just play guitar, but I play a lot of instruments. I mean, I taught instrumental music for years, so I know the band instruments like to a very low level, but I understand the harmonic series and how they operate from that. So it's once you start to understand some of the basics, you can play pretty much anything. So I guess.
Well, some I guess can play. I would say,
Yeah.
And it wasn't just the music. I mean, beautiful lyrics. The shining star metaphor for your love. I don't know if it was just the 4 that we have tonight, but there seems to be a thread that runs through a lot of your music.
That's very nice of you to say. I'm not a lyricist at all. My friend Dennis is. He's got some excellent lyrics happening all the time. That really kind of stories that make you think a little deeper. But no, mine are pretty much the words are just what they are. I'm just trying to get them out. Thank you for saying that.
And they're not just words to fit the cadence of the beat. I mean, you're developing some figurative language there. I love that metaphor. So that was awesome.
Thank you.
My favorite part, though, was that top line riff. That it's an earworm riff that's just going to.
Oh, good.
It's running through my head still right now.
Yeah, that worried me to have that part repeat so much, but.
Oh no, I think it's key. And
there's a few lyricists in here that agree with your lyrics being awesome.
Oh, good. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, because the comments are right here, but I can't read and talk at the same time. Actually, I should probably not talk at all.
No.
I get talking, and I lose where I am, and I'm out of things to say. But I keep talking, and I end up somewhere totally different than where I'm supposed to be, and I end up saying something that's completely stupid.
That was
like now. I just did it. I just go to these places.
That would usually be when 4th graders look at me and they're like, "Mister."
No, it didn't do that. No, not with them.
Oh, they didn't do that. I would do that. All of a sudden, I just like, what?
Yeah, I used to always tell my kids like to say something nice to people. Go like say, "Oh, I like your hair," or "What I like your shirt today," or whatever. I told them that all the time. And I'm coming down the hall. I was in the morning, and I'm not in a really great mood or whatever. And somebody comes up to me and says, "Oh, Mr. Benner, I like your shirt." And I think, wow. And I felt a little bit better. I'm walking in the room, and I thought, that little shit, she pulled my trick. She got me with my own. That's happened a couple of times. I get fooled more than just once. It could keep happening.
Yep.
Okay, I'll stop talking now.
Henry's laughing. She's like, "LOL, you have to talk on a talk show." Yeah, that's good.
Got some more shout outs, Frank?
I do. And we have another good Canadian out from the West Coast, British Columbia, Michelle Fretz. Please go check out Michelle's channel. Excellent entertainer. She has a lot of live clips that she posts, and really cool stuff. And our show opener, Tales Told in the Dark with Sluot. And this is another one she put out. It's The Dark History of Halloween. I'm telling you, please go check out Tales Told in the Dark, her channel. Birdfinger, poetry, spoken word, great stuff. Poison Whales, Dig Up Her Bones. Mark Wade, Ain't No Looking Back, The Amateurs, Satan Sorry, the Lily Pillies featuring Laurie's Mishmosh. What an amazing cover of The Cure. Actually, okay, don't throw any eggs at the screen or anything. I was never really a big Cure fan, but I know the song and I absolutely love the way that was done. Laurie, brilliant work, and always Manny and Alessandro and friends there. The Lily Pillies, absolutely brilliant. And from Italy, yes. All right, take two drum covers. Emery Island, I Am Not the Dream. Emery, just keep rocking. And I'm waiting for an email from you. We want Emery on, don't we all? Don't we all want Emery Island on? If not, we can definitely make her the featured channel. So, all right, now that I put her on the spot, she'll never talk to me again. Moses J. Hawkins, Tired. Wayek, a.k.a. No Arrow, and I got the album. It arrived, so once I finish these renovations, I will be setting up this studio. All right, Anthony Rufo, Music for a Minute. This is his Rocktober Jam number 5. Please go check out Anthony's channel. Another brilliant guitarist. PJ Colby, speaking of brilliant guitarists, The Two-Headed Dog. Dell, Hands in the Air. Dell's really pumping them out these last few weeks. Great stuff. Camp G May, Best of Jammy, Red Carpet 2024. Really cool stuff. Cubic Lover 1972. Laurie's Mishmosh, Thrash Metal Guitar Backing Track Challenge. I don't think Cubic's Brian's missed one of them. So, and it's always between Blue Gubrius and Brian that I always catch those. And yeah, really cool stuff. Melanie Choli and Arc V Moon, Alibaba. Sean Aaron, Spirit of Halloween. Wesley Media Hub, Dance Rave Mix live stream. Please go check out my good friend Wesley Media Hub, and an amazing supporter of all our channels. Really, please go check that out. Elizabeth Materazzi, all the way from Italy. What a powerful voice. Operatic. You must go check her out. She'll maybe put one out every 2 or 3 months. Where She Came Out of Joy. Just an absolute beautiful song. Jamie Mallender, he pops up every once in a while. A Few Days with the Sinclair ZX Spectrum Next. Sun and Saint. That's a new channel that was introduced to me by, look at my memory, Adorable Anarchy. She found a new channel and she's working on getting them on the show. If you want to get a head start, go check out Sun and the Saint and let them know you got the shout out from Adorable Anarchy. All right, Vintage Tone, Roll Your Head. East Virginia Studio, Wind Swept. I'll stop there, brother.
Every week, it's so many new things. You know, you'd be amazed just one week, but every single week, incredible.
Yeah. It really is amazing. These communities, and what they've introduced us to. And Rob, you're one of those now. You're doing such amazing work to a lot of talented individuals that without you all would have no place to share their music, except for maybe having to spend a few dollars on promos and probably never having the people come back for a second time. It's just amazing what you all do.
It's fun for me too.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I have fun. Yeah.
So
That's
much
awesome.
good music. You know, it's All I Need, which is our next tune. Although,
Oh,
although really, this doesn't really fit that context because all I need is kind of really haunting and introspective. I think rather than just kind of bringing community together. But we were talking this weekend that the individual in a busy metropolis kind of could be a metaphor when you say it speaks to anyone who's ever felt invisible yet yearned to be seen. Well, if you replace seen with heard, that's what you're doing. And actually seen too because we have videos. But this almost kind of also symbolizes what you do at the vault.
Yeah. Oh, I planned that all out in my lyrics.
Genius. And this video, as far as like videography, this is a really cool video as well.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what song you talked. No, I know what song you're talking about. You sure you got the right one?
Well, according to my notes here. Watch, you'll be surprised how good it is.
I personally like my own music. I really do. But I just, I'm embarrassed to have it played. And you're talking to me about lyrics again. Yeah, it is. It's like feeling alone. And again, I guess a lot of my lyrics are about feeling alone. Just being sort of isolated and separated and apart and trying to find what that thing or whatever it is that you're looking for, but something, you're always looking for something. Yeah, I guess that kind of sums me up. I never really, maybe I did think about it. I don't know.
It's amazing. Sometimes we think about things we don't even realize we think about.
So I probably did.
Well, check this out.
Right.
I think this is a pretty cool video on top of a great song. So all I need.
Okay, thank you.
All I Need. All right, let's give it a spin. All I Need by Rob Bennett. Wow.
Yeah.
I really appreciate all the kind and comments that I'm seeing in the comment window. So thanks
Well,
very much,
You deserve
everybody.
this, Rob.
Thank
You
you.
deserve this. That's all you
Totally.
do since I've met you is sit there and compliment everybody else's music and it's good that we strapped you down in your chair and you can't move and you have
Yeah, I
no
know.
choice but to watch and listen.
I know that's what made me really nervous about being on the show, because I'm nervous and I wouldn't normally be this nervous, but it's just because of my music playing.
We're just
Okay.
hanging,
Emery
listening
Island
to
is
tunes.
infatuated with the
Thank you.
tattoo.
Which one?
What did you say?
She's infatuated with your tattoo.
Yeah, which one?
Yeah, which one?
The one on my head?
Yes. Let me zoom you
Lots of
in
dragging.
because she wants to
Yeah, solo.
check it out. Let's yeah, that's
Wow.
wicked.
Yeah, there's it started out as It started out as I was going to get just a tiny musical note behind my ear, and then I thought, well, maybe I'll get a dragon. And it was just a tiny little thing that was going to wrap just around the back of my ear, and then it got bigger and bigger. And by the time I went it in, he dropped his dress for me, like there. And I came home with a Band-Aid on my head and my hood up because I got in shit for that. My partner had no idea it was going to be a great big half of my head. It was just supposed to be a little bit. That was a moment I won't forget.
So the next question I have is, does it go down your shoulder and is that
No,
continued
it's
on
not.
what we see on your arm? Okay.
No.
It's like that note got really long.
Well, we're waiting for
No.
Laurie. I'm going to do a couple more shout-outs while we're waiting,
Alrighty.
if that's okay. Just pausing guitars. I hadn't heard from pausing guitars in a while. An amazing rendition of Van Morrison's Into the Mystic. Hobbs, we featured channel last week, I think it was. Was it last week or the week before? And just a brilliant artist. Had 3 live performances. One of them is this, All Right Now, live at Satan's Hollow. I guess in the, I'm not sure exactly where that was. John Schur, Surfing High, Federico Berluzzi out of Italy, James Myers, and Gary Hubbs. Holy smokes! You got to check out this little short but sweet for obviously Laurie's thrash metal challenge. Absolutely blew me away. It's amazing. Me, myself, an iPhone. Midnight Bandit, as we mentioned earlier, had quite a few releases promoting that album. Sonic Grace, Fierce Love, and Rogue. Closing out these shoutouts with Roque Avelaneda and Chris Durham. You know, I was watching this and listening, and I typed it in, and it's just beautiful stuff. And then I'm hearing a piano, and it's like, the song's almost over. I look over, and I'm thinking, who is that? I go into the description, and there he is, Chris. I didn't even see it. Chris Durham. Absolutely beautiful stuff. There is no new Change the World releases this week, but those tracks are still, the stems are still available if anybody's interested into creating the stems. I'm not sure if you're aware, Rob, that JJ and I wrote a track titled Change the World, and we made the stems available for anybody to do whatever they want, anything they want. So far, we have 32 different renditions of it, and they're still available.
Wow.
And don't even have to use us. You know, our stems, you could use them like a
you
quick
can
track
just
and
take
then
the
take them out.
concept, take the sound,
Well,
take them out.
How do I get
whatever
your
you want.
stems?
So we can send you, it's probably in the chat, but we can email you
Okay.
the description, or actually just send you the Google Drive that has them in
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
We've even had people write like additional bridges and work
Yeah,
it in.
it's
Awesome.
I know JJ did a collab with a bunch of others, Hugh and
KVK, Jerry Gomes.
yeah. No, I'm trying to remember the band name you guys have. Jerry
Jerry
and
and
the
the
Peacemakers. Yeah, and they added that beautiful bridge, and I loved it. I loved it. Yes. Guess what time it is, folks? It's time to celebrate pianists and composers in our community.
Yay! Is Rob new to this?
Yeah,
Rob?
Okay.
very new.
Well,
I've seen
we'll
you
just-
play. No, I've seen you play before. Yeah.
Well, you may not have seen
It's not
it like
nice.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the. This is not the right time to say you've seen Laurie play
Okay.
during the
Okay, I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also, yeah,
No,
I
Tickly eyebrows.
remember this.
This could be called a double
I'll be
entendre.
careful in what I say.
Everything means
You don't have to be careful around us. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Look, all
No, you're
our
doing
fine
great, Rob.
friends.
You don't seem nervous.
Thank
Your
you.
music's awesome. I
Yeah,
love
but
your
how
music.
do I look?
You look adorable
Thank you.
with the tattoo and everything that Emery's like so stuck on. Hi, everybody. I'll look the right way. Happy Monday.
Laurie,
Yeah,
how are you?
I'm
'Cause
good. I'm busy. How are you?
I same. I haven't stopped for the past. I have to finish these renovations.
Yeah.
I've missed so many streams, but I'm trying to stay committed to the premieres and the single tracks that are coming out.
Yeah.
But yeah, these renovation. I need to get it done by December. First weekend of December is when I go out and cut a tree and put it up. And this year's special because my grandson. So I need to finish that spare room and get everything in order.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're doing same stuff. I told you I'm trying to. We gotta get the pipes under our house changed before the winter comes because it's gonna freeze
Yeah.
again on us. Anyhow, enough of that. Let's just talk music. But
Yes.
I gotta finish the Change the World. I started it a while ago, as you know, because I wanted to try to do a mashup, and then all my other projects. I'm like, it's harder for me to write originals, right? And I kind of will be writing an original to your original.
Yeah.
So I always keep putting it on the back burner, but I'll get back to it.
No time limit, no rules,
Yeah.
no guideline.
It's
Just
a
have
great
fun.
song.
Have
And I
fun.
love what everybody's put out so far. So
And
I'm
they're all
getting
different.
totally inspired.
So cool.
Yeah. So, what do you got coming up? We'll give you a little plug there, Laurie, as we do every week,
Sure.
because
Thank
we
you.
all love you so much.
They don't all love me. You just love me. Maybe there's
That's
somebody out there
not
who hates
true.
me. Maybe Ray hates me.
I
'Cause
can
I'm yelling at him in
embarrass
the
a whole
chat.
bunch of people and show you DMs, and it's like,
Uh.
fuck you. She loves me more. That kind of stuff.
So cute. You're fighting over me. I love it. No, I am doing a lot as usual. Am I screaming, by the way? Screaming. I love you too, Jamie. I love you, Emery.
See, there you
I just
go.
put out a song with the Lily Pillies. I'm so proud of. So you saw that.
Yeah.
I just finished doing vocals last night for a song I'm doing with Jerry Gomes, speaking of Jerry, and Hugh, speaking of Hugh, who I love. I have to get together with G-May because I'm hosting the Jammy Awards, and I'm going
Yeah.
away in 2 weeks. So I have to get together with him this week. And
Jamie's
and
is
Friday I'm doing.
December 4th, right?
Mhm.
The Jammies?
The Jammies?
are December 4th?
Oh, I
The
should know.
Jammy
I'm hosting-
Awards?
No, it's November 20th or something.
Oh, at the end. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's this month
Yeah, okay.
or next month.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Right.
What the freak
That's
day
right,
is it?
'cause next week I was starting to plan to shut it out.
What day is it? That was Ron's line.
Aw, Dougie, you're so cute. Well, so Friday, I do my Friday night hang, but I'm doing a Halloween special. It actually falls on Halloween, October 31st. And I'm doing a 3-hour special, Frank. So it's starting an hour early. So you're not in bed that early, are you?
No, I'm going downtown and taking my grandson to his
You
first,
already gave me that excuse. That's at 5 p.m. I don't go until midnight. I mean, 11.
I'm not going out at 5 p.m., man. I like
That's
to go out at 9:30, 10 o'clock.
No, they have curfews for little kids. I know you're a first-time
Oh.
grandfather, but you got to check into these laws.
You can't take
Oh,
a
shit.
1-year-old out
Really?
at 10 o'clock trick or treating.
I can't
It's
take
like
him
4 to
running
6
around
or
and
something before all
stealing
the nasty
candies.
teenagers. You want to go before like the kids that egg your house and toilet paper your house are out, and the drunks and the drunk parents. Poor Louis. Poor Louis.
Yeah.
Well, Lorenzo, you don't want to expose him to that. But anyhow, my Halloween special is for everybody. Anybody who wants to dress up, I will send you the link to come on stage. We're gonna bob for apples. We're gonna do
I was there
trivia.
last year.
We're gonna do music. Did I do Halloween
dressed up
last year?
last year? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did. What was
did.
I? I might have been the cop
forgot.
again. I think I wore out the cop suit a lot.
Was that the Bob Marley costume, Frank?
No, I would have kicked him off my show.
I haven't lived there. I'm
trying to remember. Were you a biker?
20-something years ago.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
I got you in trouble. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anyhow, enough about me. Let's talk
All
about
right.
the pianists.
All right. So this is a segment that we created, JJ and I, to promote and celebrate all the pianists and composers in our communities.
I never said hopeless.
That we both believe are very underrated and don't get the love that they deserve. And as you all know, Laurie is the queen of the pianists and composers. So we've all nominated her to come up and
I don't know how I got
kick
this job,
off
Frank.
this-
I'm like
I
the
don't know
least
how you got it.
good
You
player
just forced
amongst
yourself
all
in,
of them.
and
Yeah, I just shoved my way
put your
through.
foot in the door, and that was it.
Exactly. I want Chris Durham up here. He's all right. Let's get him in the penis section.
Hey, give him a call. Get him on the Community Pulse. That's all yours.
Even better. Even better. Yeah.
There you go.
You should. We should interview him. Funny
let's
guy.
do it.
Talented.
Yes, very. All right,
All right.
Laurie, we love you. And,
Love you too.
Thanks for all the support that you give, along with all the mods out there.
Thank you.
DJ
Mods are
Big
great.
Red, you rock. The real Justine Kasprick, Pookie, Linda Jean, Kid King, the Hubster, Mike and Don Genesi. I'm just going through all of these. Love you all. Thank you for week after week supporting this show. You all rock. So this is a
And
segment for
JJ.
the pianist.
And you.
And yes.
Rob, very nice to meet
And
you. I'll
this
be
is-
at your channel.
You too. Thank you. Yeah.
Enjoy the show. Enjoy the penis.
Yes. Just had to.
Hit play. Just hit play.
That's not a good word. All right. We're going to hit play on the pianists and composers of this community.
Yay.
Hey, Linda Jean, are you okay out there? Yeah. So, all joking aside, folks, please, the only way this works is if we go over and offer up some support to these amazing talents, and all of which will are amazing supporters of this channel, this community, and yeah. So please do that for me. And that was the music by Chris Durham this week. So I guess I should change it up in the next week or so. And that's it for now.
Did you have
you, JJ?
Did you have
Yeah,
any
I guess I should do. Yeah, just a few more upcoming. Again, there's a links to support Music for Life, the Canadian charity albums, and this is a good one for you, Rob. Russ 8889. Every year he does a charity album. We started off in England, in the UK, and that did really well. We went into Canada, and that did really well. Now we're going into the US, and then we're going to go into Australia, I believe. Yeah, so it's amazing, and it supports childhood cancer and teen cancer. Really good cause. The submissions are open till Friday, October 31st. I hope to have some stems back from somebody I was waiting on, and if they're able, to have it ready for then. All right, Music for Life, the American submissions, as I just said. And let's not forget Q Machine, Night of the Living Dead movie, Friday, October 31st. Please, full movie release. And really good stuff. What else we got on deck for the Community Pulse? November 10th, we have James Myers. November, co-host by none other than Hubsy. All right. November 17th, we have Mosh Sia. That's going to be amazing. And then Monday, November 24th, we have Wes Plays Music. And don't forget, I'm going to be on Jade's show this Thursday. And November 3rd, JJ, myself, and DJ, we're putting together a 5-year celebration for YouTube of my channel, which officially was October 16th. And we've got special guests, and I guess I'm not going to reveal it now, but we will. Well, yes, I guess I will. It's Clea's going to be interviewed by JJ, so it's going to be amazing. I'll shut out the rest later. I'll take a little break.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
I put our host in silence. Thank God I was talking.
Might be better off.
That'll be great. The interview. I keeping because Shauna was part of it too, and I thought that really made the whole interview with Shauna there.
Yeah, I've put together a few things. That's going to be the next thing I'm working on. I'm looking at the file folder right now. Yeah, I asked Gary to put together a little something, and yeah, it's just kind of through the journey.
Cool.
You know, we got a segment from Pete, Metalhead Hippie, Thomas Christ, obviously. I wish I could have found Ron Ward, because that was a lot of fun. But yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. Just open panel. We'll figure it out. I'll let you go. It's all yours, brother.
All right. So our next song we have from you, Rob, is Echoes in the Night. And you said this is about going out for a date night. And I love this line. You know, it's funny. We were really impressed with your lyricism. And you're like, oh, yeah. Well, here's another, styling in your tailored blues.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah, going out partying, yeah. And turning into like a sort of a intimate kind of relationship new thing in the end. Yeah.
Always introspective too. I mean that's I'm finding that as a common thread. And you're a very introspective person, at least in your music, and it shows that you're a deep thinker. So
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
this song was really different for me because I used a lot more keyboards in this. And boy, I'm really on my drumming. I just, the program drumming that I'm using is, I just love it. And when I go in and do my mixing and stuff, like I have control over like I pretty much, my mouse would touch every single note in that. Well, actually the whole song, every single note on everything. But especially drums, to try to make them more realistic, because they've got a lot of dynamics and things and changes going on. So I really enjoy that.
What do you use?
Oh, I can't even think what it's called now. Superior Drummer.
Okay. And what's your DAW? What DAW do you use?
I'm using Pro Tools.
Okay. It sounds professional. You got excellent quality in your sound there.
Yeah, but well, I don't think that really comes from the DAW, because I think there's other DAWs that are comparable.
Yeah,
But
most people don't know how to use Pro Tools unless they've had some knowledge base there.
Okay, it kind of started on Pro Tools, yeah. So I don't know any other. I probably wouldn't know how to operate any other type of system. But no, I've used Pro Tools for long enough now that I know pretty much the ins and outs of that. And yeah.
There's Joe Dan music there that you were talking about.
Oh, there she is. Yes, there's Joe Dan. Yeah. Hey, Joe.
Great to meet you.
The Joe Show on Vibe Vault Radio, Sundays. She's just 2 shows. I don't remember what time they are. 4 and 11.
DJ will find the links. Let's post that. And if you don't mind, Rob, if you can email us a reminder for the show, and then I'll have.
I certainly will. Yeah.
And yeah, I'd love to check that out for sure.
Great.
So let's hear Echoes in the Night and see how you're styling in your tailored blues.
Great.
Echoes in the Night, Rob Bennett. Very cool, eh?
And there you have it, folks.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Frank, was it just me, or do you hear Wolfstone kind of vibe there?
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ron
Yeah.
and Jenny, I totally. And we talked, Rob, when we met this weekend, that I really love the contrast in all your material of your very soft, gentle vocals, contrasted against that dirty kind of grit tone of the guitar. It just works so well. They complement each other. They're not the same, but they complement very well.
Yeah, and again, it's surprising that you said that, because it's sort of something that I guess I kind of always wished that my singing was stronger, and it's something that for you to pick out vocals like kind of as your first comment kind of means a lot to me. It makes me feel a lot more comfortable with what I've done and what will happen in the future. So thank you for saying that.
I think that's kind of a distinctive sound I get from yours, and I really like it. It's a great sound, and it's that contrast where I guess maybe if you weren't playing guitar with that same tone, maybe adjusting something, but the way I'm hearing it now, it's that indie vibe. When you think of indie music, it's got that. It's not produced what everybody, what the machine says it should sound like. It's you.
Yeah, well, I like that part. That's really my goal, is to try to be different. I don't want to sound like an old person trying to play new music.
Hey, gray hair.
That's what I am. Yeah, I did back in the day. I did my share of partying. I did my share of rocking. Yeah, lots of time on stage.
You had mentioned that the keys you played more than you would normally do. That was a great decision. They really add the right color to the mix.
Yeah, it's that mix was in stereo or in mono, so kind of half of it was missing. But yeah, I guess maybe it was derivative or came from my keyboards rather than from my guitar. That's where the song kind of came from, and so they're a bit more of a dominant instrument in carrying the tonal system. And yeah, I find with keyboards, tonality wise, it tends to take me places that guitar doesn't. So it's kind of neat.
Everything for whatever's inspiring you at the time.
Yeah.
Very cool. So.
Yeah. And the other thing that I do that's different than a lot of people, I think, on guitar is I don't use chords. I don't play chords very often at all. If you listen to most of my guitar work, it's usually one note or two, or maybe three. I don't rely on chords at all. And because I try to stay away from putting the fifth and using too many roots, because I feel that clouds up a lot of the sound in your recording or your production process. So by removing those notes, it's more interesting. Like I focus on the guitar sometimes root, but I mean the seventh and the third, major minor thirds, like the color notes are the ones that I try to focus on. And it cleans out. To me, it seems to clean out a lot of room to be able to add other things in or to make your drums clearer. So it cleans up the harmonic spectrum. It's sort of that's something that I do that's I think sort of unique.
It does give you this very clean sound where you might have things stacked, that are already covering that frequency. But the way you're doing it sounds like a professional studio is what it sounds like. And I love on that second video, my home studio. It sounds pretty professional.
Oh, well, thank you. That's part of the fun too, right? No, like I said earlier, I just enjoy learning. Like I don't know, to me, that's the key to everything in my life is like, if you stop learning, life just kind of doesn't mean anything anymore, at least to me. So that's my goal in life. Yeah.
Lifelong learning.
Yeah. Lifelong learner.
Yeah.
Right. I forget most of it now though.
Well, that just opens up all new stuff again
That is so funny. You got a life of learning, and then you forget.
But
All
if
right.
you don't realize you forget, then it's like all new stuff.
Oh, I've thought about that too. Why does it
Yeah,
matter?
but I've got DJ Big Red that reminds me that I forget every day. All right, doing for others. We got Rebel. So many of you out there. I can just, maybe create a show just on all of these community members that just are constantly sharing one another's music. You got Rebel Rocker, DJ Big Red, of course, Mike and Don Genesi Music, D. Lynn, Dell, just amazing stuff. I'm going to finish off with the rest of these shoutouts. Don't forget, Friday mornings is kicked off with Jovel de Putzes. And then we go into Dan Anderson in the midday at around 1 o'clock. Valerie Bott comes on Friday night Song Club at 2 p.m., followed by Charlie Gabaldon, usually on around 3 or 4. Mr. Smith, my man. Live drum sessions. Wow. Every Friday at 8:30 p.m. Yes, the drummer of Ninth Gate, of course. Bang, bang, bang. Love that band. All right. Pole Vote and Sunshine Archer follow Mr. Smith. And then we have Laurie's Mishmosh at midnight. And if you don't show up, you'll turn into a pumpkin. Yeah, it fits for Halloween. All right. And then right after that, you all get dumped over to, yes, another Ninth Gate member, Gary Hubbs, with the Parking Lot Warrior, Friday at 2 a.m. Eastern Time, 11 p.m. Pacific Time. Just an amazing show. Gary's such an amazing talent. Love you, bro. All right, the Leelaverse comes right after Gary. I mean, it's a busy Friday night. She's on at 3:15 Eastern Time, which is 12:15 Pacific Time, because I know math. All right, Freedom Redbird has now switched her show over to Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't forget Niels Hahn Dynasty, great supporter of this channel. Miss High, Pendar. I do not want to forget these two. Ali Patches, Rich New Design. Again, I say this every week. They're probably on every day, but what they do is you go onto the show and they're directing you everywhere. They're telling you what's on right now, at what time. They introduced me to one of our up-and-coming Wes Plays Guitar, as you all seen Wes in the chat earlier. Yeah, so just amazing personalities there. Chris Lane, Thursdays 10 p.m. Eastern Time with the happy hour. And that is a nice, fun, fantastic show. And Chris is loved by everybody. I'm jealous. All right. As we mentioned earlier, Camp Gime, and we know Axe and Nacho is on tonight at 11. Another Canadian talent. And Wednesdays at 11. The Falcro, the Mix Club rep was here earlier. He probably fell asleep on top of his cats. Michael's Songs every Sunday at noontime. The real Justine Kasprick. I'm sorry I missed your show last night, Justine. I've missed every stream in these past couple weeks, I think. It's just been really busy here at home. But she's got a great show every Sunday. Scotty Butters live Tuesdays, live music. I think it's on at around 8 o'clock Tuesday nights. And as we mentioned earlier, the Smugcast. And we always end the shoutouts with Rob Bennett. Every Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, the Vault live show. It's just an amazing show. I'm sure you all have heard by now Tremor Bear, Emery Island, anybody out there with original music, you can send it over to the Vault Live show and take it from there. Thank you all. Love you all. This is, love these communities. So much talent. I get to take these off. All right.
It is amazing. And I'm really glad that we got to share your original stuff tonight, Rob.
Yeah.
Like we've been saying, you do this for everyone else. As everyone's heard tonight, your stuff deserves, as a Patreon of Thomas Christ, I was one of the people that really pushed him for a while. I said, you've got to include one of your songs in every show, end the show. And for a while he did, but he was feeling self-conscious. I was like, no, we want to hear your stuff just like we want to hear everyone's stuff. So I'm really glad.
He does whole shows now, doesn't he? He does whole shows of his. He does whole shows of him performing now with his own music. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's every Saturday night at. I think the times change. Right now, I think it's 10, 9, 8. So 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I believe.
And whatever it is, it probably changes again after this week in the States where
it's going to change.
Hit that bell.
Yeah, hit the bell. At least you get to know when it comes in if YouTube follows. But our last song we have from you tonight,
that
Rob,
bell. You guys are telling me what to do.
Our last song tonight is Alone. And again, here's that thread, that introspective, journeying kind of sentiment that I think is one of your muses. This is a haunting ballad of being separated. And once again, I'm looking at my notes here, and I swear, nice figurative language in the lyrics bring feeling to consciousness. Your lyrics are excellent.
In that one, I'd spent a little bit more time with my lyrics. I have probably more than any other song. Yeah. And again, it's about being alone. So, and it doesn't always work out. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, well, your muse comes from what you experience. But yes, excellent. And we'll hear much of what we've just been talking about. Listen to the lyrics in this especially. Alone.
Okay.
All right. Alone by Rob Bennett.
Sky, wondering why I even try, and I feel I'm gonna die. I'm here, my mind is paying for the cost of the things I might have tossed, and I'm standing here so lost. Oh, I'm standing here. There's a bird up in the sky, and a bee that's lost its hive. The owl up on his throne, and a girl who's on her own. I've been dancing without you. I'm lonely. I've been dancing without you. I'm lonely. Standing on her own, does she fit into this poem? Is she feeling all alone? She's here, trying hard to find her way through the dark and every day, hoping for a brighter gray. Oh, she's walking now, past the trees and through the fields, searching for what's really real. She's walking now, with the wind that's in her hair, while the sun is setting there. I've been dancing without you. I'm lonely.
Wow.
Oh,
Thank you.
Just amazing.
that was grand.
Sorry, just gotta wait till. There we go. We're good. What am I doing? I'm here
Oh,
somewhere.
so-
I found me.
That song, the way the percussion especially develops throughout, but everything, but the percussion, and then that solo piano is still there, that kind of echoes that theme of solitude, that solo piano. That's masterful. But the percussion, the way it just builds as it moves throughout, it's anthemic almost. I was sitting there just, my whole body was moving to the beat as it would come in there.
Yeah, it's not quite typical. It's not like you're sitting down at a drum set playing the song. It's just kind of different.
Almost more orchestral,
So,
the way
with the bass.
Yeah, and the whole thing. But I'd much prefer that. It's much more artsy, if that's the word. But and it's that indie vibe, that freshness, not this produced like, okay, I'm going to have this, sounding drum track. Just we're going to make it. And you had some. What were some of those sounds in percussion? It was something like a clacking clink, like almost.
I don't know. It was just something of a bunch of sounds that I put together, mixed together to try to get the sound that I wanted. I don't know. I can't even remember what I used. I used the drum sounds. I don't know. I used some native Indian percussion, and then several other things. I layered them together basically to try to get that sound. And then EQ, I fought with that.
Sounds beautiful,
But, yeah.
and it's so unique, which I think all of your stuff really has a very unique. It's distinct, like I said before, with the way your voice complements the guitars. But all your compositions are not like your standard. They're not folk punk songs, They're not.
No,
Verse.
Yeah, they are very different. Yeah, for sure. And again, some of the comments are really nice. And somebody Ataraxia commented on my vocal room, how nice it was. Well,
Yeah.
it's just green screen.
Oh,
There you go, John. My green screen vocal room. It works.
Sounded good.
you and JJ are way too honest. You could have just left it at that. That's funny.
There you go.
Well, it has
That's
been
funny.
a pleasure to really listen and talk about your music when you spend so much time doing that for others. I'm glad we
Yeah,
gave
so-
a chance for yours.
I'm soon off the
Yeah.
hook. Thank you. I want to say thank you, Frank, for even having me on the show at all. I mean, I knew that this would be able to expose my group to other people, right?
This way, that
And
way.
it's
Him.
what am I looking the wrong way?
No. And JJ, like I
Oh.
said, he's the one that made me aware as that you were promoting this show in the channel, and so I
Yeah,
appreciate you.
that means a tons to me. I'm hoping some people will be able to pick up on that and get some exposure from that and get heard from that. JJ, you are such an easy person to talk to. This is the perfect position for you to be doing
Thank
this
you.
because you're so relatable and and happy, and just you've done a marvelous job. It's excellent. I've noticed that before, but I mean, just being with you is a comfort. It's like
Well, thank you.
if you fail, it's like being held. You pick it up where it's needed. So
Well, thank you.
thank you, both of you.
I always say, we're just moons reflecting the light of the stars around us. So
Beautiful.
it's you that shine, and we just reflect.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, and once again, Rob, I appreciate you for all you do and for accepting being on this show. It's an honor to us. It really is. Especially somebody like you who, as far as I'm, not that others don't deserve it, but what you do for so many, and I've seen your community now. I know at work at the time, but I can sneak away as much as I can. And I've seen the community you've built at Araxia and so many others I'm getting to know. It's a beautiful thing what you're doing. JJ, Rob hits the nail on the head with, you're just so committed to what you do, and your music is the same, folk punk. You, just the way you research the artist, and you just seem to poke that right question. I just look at the artist's face and it's like, man, did he just ask that? Or did he just catch that? Or it's just, you two are a blessing to these communities, not just this one, especially for me. You know how I feel about you. And I love you all, and I appreciate all the mods. DJ Big Red, the work that you do behind the scenes. The real Justine Kasprick, who's been slinging all the links for Rob Bennett. And I'm sure she's going to be jumping over to your show on Thursday when she can. Tales Told in the Dark, thank you for opening the show here tonight. We really appreciate you. And Q Machine for being the featured channel. I could go on forever. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Have a safe Halloween. Hope to see you Thursday. JJ can sling that link on Jade's channel for the rewind. I'm going to be there. I think it's at 5 o'clock
DJ.
p.m. Eastern time. And I'm looking forward to it. It's been 2-3 years since I've on her show. So, it's going to be really cool. And thank you. Have a great night, everybody. We're going to close out the show. Yeah. Any
one
last
note at a
word there?
time. I was just going to say,
Rob?
let's keep changing the world one note at a time.
Yes.
Right
Have a
on.
good night, everybody. Love you all.
Bye-bye.
Doug Kidder, change the world.